Effective communication skills for what and how you communicate to your students when you're correcting behaviors can have a huge impact on first whether or not you are able to handle behavior situations so that you can immediately keep your students safe and keep them learning, or often when we're not conscious of effective communication skills with our students, we can often escalate situations rather than diffuse them. So, here are some tips for ways to diffuse behavior situations, to correct fluently, and be able to get back to being safe and learning. So, considering and planning ahead, being proactive in what you communicate to your students, being conscious of making more start than stop requests, saying the student's name and specifically the behavior that you want, not the behavior that you don't want. Making a direct statement. Here's what I need. Here's what I want you to do, so that it's very clear. Focus on precise requests. Either this, or when you do this, then you need to do this. So being very precise with what we want students to do. Often, especially with maybe upper elementary, middle, and even to high school, those students speak sarcastically or in ways that are derogatory or sarcastic. And so sometimes we get around that language, or we are trying to establish some kind of relatability or comfort level, and we often will go to that same types of language. So it's very important to think ahead and be specific about when I have to correct students. I will state it in a way that specifies what I want. I'll say it directly and be very precise on what the expected behavior is. If students don't comply, having some type of mild consequence, move from a partner to independent, or brief isolation in a predetermined place, something that you can handle very quickly, and a predictable mild consequence if students don't follow your requests, and reinforce when they are compliant, either verbally or non-verbally. A wink, a thumbs up, a good job, or thank you for your following directions, something to reinforce when they do comply with what you're communicating.